Wonderful, wonderful. Precious friends, it's a great joy for me to welcome you to this prelude of leadership perspectives. My name is Pastor Tundara Chikanda. And in this prelude, I just want to give you some highlights of the special thoughts that we'll be sharing later on in the evening at the forum or during the forum of leadership perspectives. And I'd like to just bring this to you so that you can have a gist of what we'll be talking about, so that during the forum, you will have ease of contribution. We want to look at biblical leadership, and in particular, we're looking at in Genesis chapter 1, how does God demonstrate leadership in Genesis chapter 1, which is a foundational scripture or a foundational chapter of the entire Bible. And in that chapter, we see God manifesting himself as a leader, and it's very, very important for us to appreciate that. Now, a leader is somebody who is responsible over resources, as well as over a cause, over a work, over a society, of a community. That's a leader, and the responsibility is to solve problems and to achieve destiny, which is to fulfill purposes and to meet the needs and to advance the experience of life and purpose of those that he or she is responsible over. And God is the primary leader. There's something that I also want to bring to your attention, that God created us in his likeness and image. Well, that similitude with God signifies his intent that we could be as responsible as he is. God has dominion over the entire universe, heaven and earth, and he has given us a similar purpose, because dominion is leadership. Leadership is dominion. So learning about leadership is important for us to learn from God himself, for he is the leader, and we are his children, and we have a mandate to function as leaders as well. Genesis chapter 1, scripture reads, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." We see the leader creating. A leader creates. A leader creates or builds. Right there on the first verse, amazing. The first verse of the Bible talks about building. He created, he brought into existence. The earth was without form. There was a problem, and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the earth. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So we see in Genesis chapter 1, already from verse 1 to verse 3, God demonstrating leadership. God demonstrating leadership. It is important for us to know God as a leader. It is important for us to know that, like I have said, us being in his image and likeness, why did God give us his image and his likeness? It signifies that he wants us to function like he does. God solved problems. There was a problem, the earth was without form, and there was darkness, and God brought light. God solved the problem. As we go through, we see God in creation, in the 6 days of creation. We see God solving problems. Some of them, he was solving them in a preventive way, not like to prevent the occurrence of a problem. We see all that wonderful stuff, God doing it and putting it in place. So I'd like to invite you to join in later on this evening at 8 o'clock p.m. Central African time, and we will be right here on Zoom, and we'll be sharing and perspectives that have to do with God manifesting himself as a leader in the first chapter of the Bible, Genesis chapter 1. My name is Pastor Tundara. Like I said, it's a great joy to present this prelude, and I look forward to a fruitful fellowship with you later on this evening. God bless you, and goodbye for now.